Hi, I'm Ben Orford. Welcome to my workshop. Some of you may have already seen some of our online videos of sharpening and workshop tour, but this time I wanted to give you a bit of a close-up detail on one of my favourite bits of kit, which is my grinder. This is a belt grinder made by a company called Jancy. This model in particular is called a Radius Master, and it's fantastically versatile and great for knife making. So I want to show you some close-up details of the various parts of the grinder. One of the most sort of useful areas is this flat, what we call a platen. This is a flat section of steel that supports the belt, makes it quite rigid and enables us to profile. One of the simple little tool rests that we can add to the grinder is this simple little work face, which slides on really easily, tightens up. We can change that distance quite easily, but it gives us a good flat support area where we can profile, we can grind, and you can also do radii and things like that. If we remove that, we can also adjust here with an Allen key, and we can set this to different angles. At the moment it's set to 90 degrees, so I can get very nice square cuts on the grinder itself. The other areas that we've got 5 contact wheels of different radiuses. So if I just remove this dust port here, I can show you one of the contact wheels itself. This is about a 4-inch contact wheel, which is great for semi-hollow grinding, for hollow grinding tang areas, things like that. Also, if I want to do curves, I can actually use that section as well. Also, if I put it back down again, you'll notice how the guards just swing into place really easily. We can swing that guard away. We've actually got 3 different radius spools here. This is 1.25 inches, I think it is. And then if I pull this knob here, I can just rotate it to whatever size I want. So if I'm doing a knife handle with very tight finger guards or finger grooves, I can spin it right round to these tight sections here. Sometimes you might need to just adjust the tracking slightly when you change the diameter of the idler that you're using, but you don't have to change the belt size or anything like that. It's very, very quick to adjust. The other application that you've got is we can swing this right round, and we can use this big 8-inch contact wheel at this side. So if you're doing serious hollow grinds, you can use this area here. Again, that guard swings into place when not in use. This little knob that we pull up and basically locks it in various different positions until we find our comfortable working height, so we can make it suit whatever job you're doing. If I just slide it back up again, the other great thing about this grinder, not only have we got all those different areas, we can actually slacken this handle here and we can flip it and we can turn it into a horizontal grinder. So if I wanted to move this out so I can show you the bobbin area, I've also got different platforms that I can slide on there. I've got this section here that I can slide on, so I can do my curves in the horizontal plane. I've also got another one that slides on here on that existing tool post from the previous setup. So I've got 2 nice flat areas now that I can use for profiling, and again, a nice comfortable working height. So if we just remove all those and show you how quickly it all goes back to a normal setup. And we'll just show you how it turns on. So at the moment I've got a fairly coarse 40 grit belt on there. If I was wanting to change the belt, you just move the guards, depress the section of the belt, and you can see how quickly it slackens the belt, and then we can put it back on again. So very, very, very quick to change the belts, and then we'll turn it on. This is a 240 model. I have got a 110 version that runs through a transformer, but this is probably the most useful, the standard 240 volt. A little bit of dust there. So I can adjust that tracking purely by moving the tracking on this idler at the bottom. And it's very consistent. If I'm grinding shoulders into the steel, it stays on track. Don't have to adjust it too often. So if we just turn that off, I'll put on my little tool rest, and I'll just show you how it will chew a bit of steel off. So I'll turn it back on again, and we'll just show you how good it is. cut a nice little curve on there. If I wanted to cut in a nice square shoulder, so we can see that we've cut a nice groove in there just by using the edge of the belt. Very, very quick, very controllable. This is actually a piece of 4mm, so relatively thick piece of steel. Soon chews it off. We'll just turn that off again. Show you how quick that comes off. And then when it comes to the actual bevel grinding, normally freehand setup. Pepper grinding one side, placing it on the belt, just supporting it on my fingers. And grind on one side. And then we'll do the other side. So without too much effort, we took off those corners. And you can see this nice plunge line that we get there from the corner of the belt. So it's just a fantastic piece of equipment. I'm very passionate about it. I've actually got 3 now, so I can use different setups, different grit sizes, leave one setup as a horizontal grinder. It's just fantastically versatile. The only thing that I did find about this is when I got it, there was no means of extraction. So the main thing I did was I actually cut the guard with a hole saw, brazed on a piece of tubing which would accept my 50mm standard extractor pipe. So I can actually set that up with my extractor so I can suck away some of the dust when I'm grinding softer materials. Normally if I'm grinding steel, I tend to set it up with a bucket of water underneath there which catches 90% of the grinding dust and keeps any of those sparks from spreading, cools them almost instantly as soon as it hits the water. So that was a little bit of information about the Radius Master from Jancy. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know when I was looking for grinders I didn't really know what route to go down. There's not many available grinders in the UK market. If you need any more information, either contact us or you can follow the link off this video to the main distributor of the Radius Master in this country. Hope you find it useful and good luck.